My Father's Hug by Brian A. Bendall. My father, he was never one to show his deepest feelings. He never cared too much for hugs, either giving or receiving. I guess that's just the way he was, to hang on to his manhood. Emotion should never be shown. I think he thought no man should. There was a summer at our lake where we would spend vacations. Our family went there every year to this beautiful location. One day, my dad and I set out to get some food supplies. We could only go by boat, but there were cloudy skies. Halfway there, some thunder rolled, and soon it started raining. No matter what our speed was at, the storm was quickly gaining. My cousin's cottage was in sight. We made a beeline there. Until the storm had gone away, that cottage we would share. The door not locked, no one was home, so this would be our refuge. It saved us from the pouring rain and all that storming deluge. We sat inside, but not a word was said between us two. We listened to the rain come down while the thunder and lightning grew. Then, deep in thought, my dad stood up and started looking round. He saw a boat and opened it. He saw a box and opened it, a harmonica he'd found. He sat back down, slapped it hard, then started into play. There's only one piece he would do. It's still in my heart today. Maria Elena was the song, and I just quietly listened. I'd never heard him play like this. The notes that came just glistened. And as he played, his eyes were closed. His head would weave in rhythm. He played the song with all his heart and all the passion in him. I felt Dad reaching out to me to show me his emotions. I began to feel a bit choked up from this musical devotion. The storm had all but disappeared, though it was still raging, though it was still there raging. The only thing that I could hear was Dad and I engaging. When he stopped, he looked at me and saw my eyes were welling. I couldn't help but feel the love through music he was telling. He smiled a bit, then bowed his head. There was nothing more to say. The storm was gone. We bailed the boat and continued on our way. We never seen Dad. I'd never seen my dad like that before or even after. We did some good times, of course. We did have some good times, of course, with smiles and often laughter. But something happened on that day that's in my heart forever. Somehow we bonded through that storm. His hug will leave me never.